Hey, great day everybody. It is Saturday. I am at DCA and then we're going to head over to Disneyland. So we're doing 2 parks in a day. This is our first time testing out the Lightning Lane multi-lane, and so it is definitely not like Disney World unless there's something we do not know. But we did make a reservation within the next, actually now, to go on Little Mermaid. It actually said that we cannot book again until 3:20, but I'm going to see if it lets us book another Lightning Lane after we scan in through the Mermaid. And then of course what I'll do today is walk you through how many rides we got on, how long it took for us to get on the ride, through the line and then off the ride, so that you can see what it looks like on a Saturday. Now the times are going to be a little different today because it is technically still summer, so I'd be curious to see what this looks like probably around mid-September. But let's go into DCA and have some fun. All right, so I'm gonna take y'all through the scenic route. And so when we walked into DCA, we go right through Grizzly World, and we're gonna walk right by Grand Cal. Now, I have not personally stayed here. This is actually on our bucket list, but we do go in here from time to time to look at the gift shop. And then last time, me and my son sat in the rocking chairs, and so here it is right here. You really can't see it right here, but this is the entrance. You go through a little security booth. And you can technically get in 2 different ways from the park. So you can get in from DCA or you can get in from downtown Disney. When you go in, you can bypass security, but when you come back out to the park, they do scan your wristband or your pass to make sure that you have a park reservation to be able to get in. So you can't just go out of the hotel and then come right back out to the park, but you don't have to stay there in order to go visit there. So, all right, so the wait time is currently 30 minutes. We are going up to the Lightning Lane and we are scanning in at 2:30 by the time we walk up. So let's go ahead and go in and see how long it takes. All right, so it is 2:35 when we got on, so not too bad.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance.
All right, so we were on and off that ride in about 10 minutes. Now I'm gonna take them to Goofy's flight school because I'm definitely not getting on that. But let me show you the cutest thing. They have these tiaras right here. So they have like different ones. They have diamond, rose gold. They're very detailed with the Mickey Mouse emblem. There's my birthstone right there. These are for little girls though. Different ones. And then these are cute because they're like colorful. That looks like a little butterfly. And they also have little trinkets, maybe for like the office or the living room. They have a castle, Disneyland. A lot of glass, so I definitely will not be having this in my house. The last time we had glass, we had a ornament from Paris and my son picked it up, told him to put it down, and you guessed it, he dropped it and it broke. Specifically, it shattered. So let me go scan them into Goofy School, and then I'll share my thoughts about this Lightning Lane with how it was explained over in Disney World and how it's looking over here in Disneyland, because I already had a red flag issue when we were in the car coming here. So, all right, so we got our lunch. We tried to go to Goofy's flight school and it was down. So I have to check back to see if we can get a different Lightning Lane, but we got some pizza. I got cheese. Avery got pepperoni. I got Caesar salad. Dad got some pasta, soda, and then me and Avery got our ice water right here. So after I eat, I'll talk about this Lightning Lane situation because it is definitely not like Florida. Disneyland, we got to do better. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I am waiting for them to get on the Incredibles ride. So what happened is when we got to Goofy, it was out of commission. They were the only two, my son and my husband, to get a Lightning Lane. I didn't want to go on that ride, therefore I could not add myself. So what happens is they were, I'm gonna like insert it right here, but they were able to redeem it on certain levels of rides. And so the Incredibles was one of them. The Incredibles typically is not a long Lightning Lane to get on at all. It's accessible like every 30 minutes. But we decided to redeem it for this one and then save our Lightning Lane for the Grizzly Rapid. All right, so first things first, Disneyland versus Disney World. When we're in Disney World, and I don't know if it's because we stay in the bubble, but even when we stay off property, we're able to book the Lightning Lane before we actually step foot in the park. So I guess Disneyland has not updated that feature, where even though we were even in the parking lot, we could not book the Lightning Lane until we physically walked into Disneyland California Adventure. Then we were unable to stack our Lightning Lanes as well. So we are only able to book one Lightning Lane at a time. So I saw on a video that they were able to stack them. We cannot do that here. So sorry, I have to keep stopping because they are doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown to get on the Incredibles. And I'm standing here so that I can catch them on video just in case my husband does not text me, because I told him now that he's going on the ride with my son that I want him to write down what time they actually get on so that we can see how long it took them to scan in. They scanned in at 3:30, so it may take 10 to 15 minutes, but they have 2 cards going on at the same time. But anyways, we cannot stack. So now I gotta wait like 90 minutes for the next one. So from my perspective as of thus far, nothing has changed outside of us, for example, maybe wanting to get on Radiator Springs, AKA Cars. We're able to buy that outright for $19. I have not tried to purchase it yet where we don't have a Lightning Lane because we technically have one. Also, if you are a Magic Key holder, you do get a small percentage off. And so instead of it being $90, because it was $30 per person, it is a Saturday, it is a summer, it was $72. So we did get a slight discount, which is cool. But when we were unable to get on the ride, we just end up going to get some pizza, and now we're on the Incredibles. So we're gonna see what's next. All right, y'all, they're on. 3rd row. And they're off. All right, so in terms of timing, they got in line, scanned in at 3:30, and they got on at 3:36, so 6 minutes. The ride is about 1 minute, and then they're off. So in terms of the turnaround, we're doing really well, but in terms of booking, not so well. Let's see what else is up for today, y'all. All right, let's see how he liked it. Hold on, y'all. Woo! You like it? I got your picture? Yeah! I got it already. I saw your face. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna see about buying the single pass for, I'm gonna buy the single pass for the Radiators, and it's $19. So I'm gonna walk y'all through it right now. Let me actually record my screen, hold on. So currently we're already booked for Grizzly. I'm going to scroll down and click on Radiator Springs, which is technically right now. So it's $19 if we pay in full with no discount. So I'm gonna click that, and let's actually see how much it costs. It's taking a moment, even though we have all the bars. So we can choose all of us, confirm. All right, so it looks like we can book it right now. The total cost for Cars, Radiator Springs, I think it's taking forever, y'all. And they're about to start this parade, so we definitely need to move out the way. All right, so it's a total of $57. So 20, 40, 60, 57. So it doesn't look like we may get a discount. 19, yeah, we don't get a discount on that. So he wants to get on like Tower. He wants to get on Space Mountain. All those rides are always gone for the Lightning Lane, and the wait is like 90 minutes. And he had a breakdown when we waited for 60 minutes because I wanted to give him like a first time stand in line for a long time so that he can understand that when we tell him to wait, we're telling him for a reason. So yeah, it looks like it's $15. I'm gonna go ahead and book it. All right, so we are booked for Radiator Springs, AKA Cars. And it looks like we can get on actually in 4 minutes. So by the time we walk over there, because we're by, what is this, San Fran, Tokyo? So by the time we walk over there, which is right around the corner, we should be able to just walk right on. All right, see you over there. All right, so one of my goals as well for the moms, I don't have a toddler, so we definitely would not meet the criteria, but I never knew that there was a baby care center here. I wish I would have known when we were coming here when he was younger, but it is right by San Fran, Tokyo. If you go right to this restaurant and grab some ice cream, Ghirardelli, then it is right here, and you can go in there and you can do some breastfeeding. Not some breastfeeding, you can do breastfeeding. You can have the little kids use the bathroom. They have a little sit down area, so let me show you. Oh, it's so little. So cute. I wish I would have known this. My kid was little. That's cute. All right, so it was some moms in there, so I didn't want to disrupt, but what I just showed you was a vending machine. You can get like pacifiers, diapers, wipes, and then around the corner they had a microwave. I'm gonna see if I can insert some pictures, but they had a microwave, baby warmer, some feeding chairs, and then they also have more privacy where you can feed your child just in case you don't want to do it in public. They also have a small area where the little kids, and not my son because he's too tall, I believe you have to be under 48 inches, but you can let the kids sit down, watch TV, and then they also have a little baby bathroom in there for the toddlers. But my son is 6 and he is 48 and a half inches, so he definitely wouldn't even meet the criteria to go in there. So we've made it to Radiator Springs, so let's go ahead and get our cars. All right, so we are scanning in at 354. It doesn't look that bad. Once we get to the front, we'll probably have to wait for a little bit, but it's a clear walk. So let's see how long it takes us to get on cars and then get racing. So we're about to get on the tow tractor ride. It is 4:15. I don't have a microphone on, so hopefully you can hear me, but it's 4:15. It says it's a 5-minute wait. So we're gonna see if we're on this, maybe on the next ride, or maybe the second one within 5 minutes. We'll see, y'all. Here it is right here. Soaring the World. It was Soar the World. Is it Soar the World? Soar? Soar around the world. We're gonna go to Paris. We're not going to London. Well, I thought that our Lightning Lane was at 5:05 and it's at 5:50. So we're gonna get on this ride and then can we go into the hotel? Then we're gonna go into Grand Cal, walk around, and then we're gonna get on the last Lightning Lane and then we're gonna head over to Magic Kingdom. I literally have 4 minutes to book the next Lightning Lane, and I'm gonna do it for Big Thunder because everything right now that we want to get on is pushed back to 9 and 10 o'clock, and I'm not waiting that long. So more than likely we'll get on like a few more little rides and then maybe fireworks, dessert, and then we'll head home. All right, so we stopped in while we have a 30-minute wait for some refreshers. Got a cheese Danish. We have another strawberry refresher with lemonade. And then we had a cake pop, but he already ate it. So we have actually 8 minutes to get on the ride. So we're gonna drink our drinks and then we're finally gonna get on this. It's equivalent to me to like Roaring Rapids at, what is it, Knoxbury Farm or something? I'll get the name of it, but I've never been on it. Now, the funny part is he had told me the last 2 times we came, he wanted to get on the ride, and I said, you gotta remind me to bring my swim shoes. And so today he reminded me to bring my swim shoes. I didn't bring no swim shoes. I just didn't want to get on a ride, but I'll get on it today, and Dad's gonna get on too. So I'll see how I like it. Hopefully I'm not the one under the waterfall because I did see people wet. And then we're gonna head over to the regular Disneyland ride. So, all right, so we are entering Grizzly Peak. We are on our way to the Grizzly ride for the very first time. You ready to get wet? Everybody ready to get wet. It's not as hot as it was earlier. I'm not, but it's okay. That's why I brought sandals today, not tennis shoes. I sure don't. I just want to get in the shower and go to bed, but we're gonna see. I heard people screaming, which means that they went in the water, and it's kind of uncontrollable. So I'm gonna see what I can record. I don't even think this thing is waterproof. Is it waterproof? This camera? I probably should look it up because I don't want it to get messed up, but I'm gonna try to capture some footage. So I'll see how long it takes to get on here, but it looks like we're approaching the line right now. So it is actually almost 6 o'clock, 5:56. So let's see. All right, let's go find the stroller area and get on out. All right, y'all, so I did not have the mic, but I do got the sponcho. Found it in the backpack. Protecting his hair. He's shaking his head, but they don't have no bundle in their head either. Look at this. Look at the wetness. And they expect me to get these tracks. Y'all know what happened with hair under hair when you have extensions? They don't know because they've never had them. Do you know what happens when it? No, you don't. Okay. That's why when we go to the beach, I don't have this hair. But somebody wanted to get on it. So I'm here. All right, y'all, here we go. Here we go. Should have got one of these, Avery. All of a sudden, you should have got one of these. Okay.
I'm ready.
Me too.
I'm excited.
Don't forget to watch your kids. And please, don't be a litter bug. Hola, navegantes. Para un...
Avery. We got on and off within 15 minutes. We did get wet, very much so. The last drop right here does that 360 and everybody got wet. But it was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm very happy that it's not like breezy because it would definitely be cold when we got off. So I had a New York big bus tours poncho. I brought 2 of them last time, but I didn't tell my son because if I would have told him, he would have been like, oh, you can get on a ride. I'm like, no. So this time I wore my sandals and it's not that bad. I'm actually drying up already. I just need to go to the bathroom and dry my shoes. But pretty much everybody on there had on ponchos except for my husband and son. And then it's funny because as soon as we started and he saw everybody else with a poncho, he was like, oh man, I should have probably brought mine. And I'm like, I had one in a stroller. But we had a good time. He's really excited. So I'm guessing this will not be our last time. While the sun is out, we'll come back and do it again. Not tonight. But right now we're going to go dry up, use the restroom, and then we're going to head over to Disneyland. We already have a Lightning Lane for Big Thunder. So. All right, we got Pluto here, taking the pictures. That's cute. All right, y'all. See y'all over at Disneyland. You ready? Hey, Bree. Yeah. Got on a ride in 6 minutes. All right, not sure if y'all can hear me, but we are ready. Like that ride? Yeah. Just one thing after another. We just can't enjoy the ride that we got on, huh? Guess not. We are getting on. Okay, so we're going to cancel Small World. We're going to go into Pirates, which is no Lightning Lane because it's not until 9 o'clock. We have to park our stroller by Tiana's, and then we're going to go to the 9 o'clock Fantasmic show over here in Frontierland versus the regular fireworks show at 9:30. And we're going to come out, grab some dessert, and hopefully we can get a good seat so that we can watch the fireworks show versus the 9:30 show. So lavender lemonade from Tiana's place. We scored, we scored a great seat right by the fireworks show. And we are sitting right here. Got Avery some chicken strips. And we got some good eats. So let's see what we got. We did it on mobile order. All right, so we got lavender lemonade. We have shrimp and grits. Avery chicken strips from Stage Door. And then we have some spicy barbecue chicken, coleslaw, mac and cheese, and vegetables. All right, so this is good. A lot of it is on the bottom, but I like it. I don't know what else it tastes like. Maybe it's the lavender stuff and I can't identify it because I've never drank lavender. What it tastes like? Lavender. It tastes like lavender. It tastes like the spray from Bath and Body Works. Maybe like a 8 out of 10. What you scored?
About 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
8.5.
8.5? Hey everybody, so as I do a recap as we're waiting on the show, we just finished our Tiana's dinner. It was really good. I wanted to give you a recap of what we did today. So it wasn't too bad. Like I said, a lot of the bigger rides definitely were like 50-minute waits. Because we are season pass holders and we come so often, I really just don't want to stand in line, especially on a hot summer day. So we started off at DCA, we went to Little Mermaid, and that was a 6-minute wait with a Lightning Lane. We did the Incredibles, or my husband and my son did, with the Lightning Lane, and that was 6 minutes. We did pay $19 for Radiator Springs cars, and that was 22 minutes in the Lightning Lane, a single Lightning Lane. Then we did the tow truck ride. I don't know the real name of it, but that one did not have a Lightning Lane, and it was a total of an 8-minute wait. Then we did Soar Around the World, no Lightning Lane, and we got on in 19 minutes, even though the wait said 30 minutes. Then we got on the Grizzly Rapid ride. It was 50 minutes, but we do have a Lightning Lane, so we got in for within 15 minutes. Then we came over to Disneyland, did the Big Thunder ride. It was a regular 30-minute wait, but we did have a Lightning Lane, and that was 7 minutes. And then we did Pirates of the Caribbean, no Lightning Lane. It said 25 minutes, but we got in 12 minutes. Now, what did help with the Pirates of the Caribbean is that when we got to the front, they end up splitting us off to the side of the line, because there's two sides, that it didn't have anyone. So we were able to walk straight to the front. So that was helpful. But overall, I feel like it was a good day. This trip definitely was not planned. Typically with the pass holders, I find that if it's around a holiday season, it's a little bit more difficult to make the reservation, because I think that they have a certain amount of spots that are reserved for people with the passes. And we have the Inspire key, which means we have no blackout dates outside of, you know, when they have special events. But I find that some seasons are harder than others, and so I'll keep y'all posted with how it goes when we start getting closer to Halloween and Christmas. Like, we're right next to, I don't know if you can see it, we're right next to all this construction right here. Right on the other side is the Haunted Mansion, and I can see the Halloween and Christmas decorations up, but I cannot remember what day they originally closed it, meaning was that how they left it, or are they putting it up to reopen it? So that's something that I need to actually look up, and whatever I find before I upload this vlog, if I find something, I'll put up a link to an article of some sort if there is a projected open date for that, because I will say that that's one of the best attractions during Halloween and Christmas, because they combine them and they do a super good job. And I was actually disappointed when I went to Walt Disney World, because I'm assuming it's Walt Disney World, they're probably gonna top Disneyland, and nope, there was no decoration for Christmas, no decoration for Halloween, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So they definitely outperform. So I'm really hoping that that ride you know, comes on the market again. But I'm gonna close out this vlog. We have about 45 minutes left. My husband is gonna order some beignets. I typically stay away from desserts only because they can't guarantee that there wasn't any cross-contamination with certain types of peanuts, and I have a allergy. And so we're gonna order some dessert and then wait 45 minutes, watch this 9 o'clock show, and then we'll head out to Main Street. We don't plan on staying for the fireworks show, but if we do, we'll be standing all the way in the back by the exit so that we can be the first one to leave. But to be honest, I mean, every single time that we come outside of last week, we caught the fireworks show, and it's the same fireworks show we've been looking at for the last year. And so at this point, I mean, we've memorized it. I know that they change up the theme from time to time, but I mean, we've seen this fireworks show over and over. And so I think that when my son sees this one, he will see everybody standing on Main Street, but he'll be okay. So if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. If you are returning, I want to say welcome back. But if you are returning and you have not subscribed, please join the family by going ahead and clicking that button below. I appreciate you. I love y'all. Let me know what questions you have about Disneyland. I upload vlogs of taking little kids in my 40s to Disneyland, and I emphasize in my 40s because I know that a lot of women have chosen to, let's just say, postpone having their own child or expanding their family. And I was that person where I did not have my first child, biological child, because I have a stepson, until I was 38 years old. And I know it's a whole community of us, but the question is, where are we talking? And so let's start talking below the videos, because I love my business. I create a schedule that I love so that I can afford to financially and schedule wise to be able to do the things with my family, and sometimes just me and my son come to Disneyland just to come to get out the house. But now that school's starting, it's going to get a little bit different. And so let me know, check in, let me know what questions you have about Disneyland, or just what does it mean to mommy at whatever in whatever season you are in your life, but especially if you are in a season like myself. I know things are different, and so let's talk about it. All right, y'all, see y'all next video. Bye.